I'm Kurt Schemers. Every day, fortunes are gained and lost in the financial markets. News, trends, and even geopolitical events shape your financial landscape. Join me and my expert guests right now on Traders Nation. Welcome. You are tuned in to Traders Nation. Thanks for making us a part of your day. Don and I have got a jam-packed show today. Anthony Saccaro, he's back with us. He's president of Providence Financial. We're going to be talking about Social Security. What's going on there? Okay, they're tapping into it for their first time, the trust fund, in 36 years. That's a big, big deal. So we're going to be talking about that. Plus, cannabis is back on our list here today, and gambling, okay? Both are trying to find their way in the market, but cannabis is finding some love. So we got gas, we got stocks, we got news, and we got a whole lot more. Stay tuned right here to Traders Nation. We'll be right back.
Traders Nation, if you promise not to tune out, we promise not to talk about you while you're gone. Traders Nation. Traders Nation. Get Pro Online DVD Trader today. Whether you're an experienced trader or just beginning, you'll improve your skills dramatically. Click on the Knowledge Center button to order your copy today. Traders Nation, delivering what you want when you want it. Traders Nation. Traders Nation. Live.
It's on the whole time.
Bringing traders coverage of the markets, solid trading strategies, potential hot stock movers, world-class guests, informative callers, and unsurpassed market chatter for traders to take all the way to the bank.
You guys got some great stuff coming out. I mean, the great station.
Stay on top.
This is always changing. It's always fresh. Something new.
Stay tuned in. Traders Nation.
It's always something to look forward to.
Clearly, you can hear the difference. Traders Nation. It's the Traders Nation Network.
Hi, I'm Steve Forbes, and you're watching Traders Nation.
You are watching Traders Nation. Thanks for staying with us. Hey, Don, so far so good. Right?
That's it.
Yeah, you can catch that interview with Steve Forbes over at TradersNation.com, plus our YouTube channel. Of course, at YouTube, punch in Traders Nation. You get all the great content over there. Hey, Don, cannabis. Let's start off with our cannabis list here today. MJ is the ticker symbol for that one. Mary Jane is the phonics. It's an ETF, Manager's Trust, currently trading at $35.64 here today. 646,000 shares exchanging hands, Don. Up $4 since we spoke about it last. Now, I just want everyone to bring their charts up, not only on MJ, but on all these cannabis stocks. These stocks, you know, had a little bit of a tumble, found some recovery, and over this last week of trading sessions has been doing absolutely fantastic. I think a little bit of profit takings going on, not only with MJ, but CGC, Cron, ACB, etc. So, Don, your thoughts? What's going on here with MJ?
Well, on the cannabis stocks, yesterday when General Sessions resigned, they got a pop because he had expressed his disapproval of pot stocks.
Sure.
And they popped to the upside. Now, today, profit-taking, softer market, the futures were down overnight. So some of these stocks are down, most of them fractionally, some just getting pounded. But the one that's getting pounded is Tilray, but then again, it's probably it's just a volatile stock.
Yeah.
And that's a stock that can move 10, 15, 20 bucks either way. But if you take a look at MJ, that's one of the barometers in the trade. That's down $1.50 today to 35.20.
Yeah.
But make no mistake that the pot stocks are here to stay, and it's tough to keep track of all the new companies coming into the sector.
Right. Yeah, it totally is. And there's a lot of them. They're emerging, and it's going to be a weeding of the herds to see which ones are going to actually grab a hold of the market and run with it. And some probably not so well, huh, Don? So, again, a solid week, day after day here on MJ. If you bring your charts up on this, you'll see a solid day after day to the upside. Again, a little bit selling here right at its 50-day moving average. MJ, once again, Mary Jane, put it on your watch list. Bring your charts up on and check it out. Hey, Don, let's talk about CGC, Charlie, Cannabis Growth Corp, currently trading at $44.60 here today, 6.6 million shares exchanging hands. just like MJ, man. This stock's up $6 here today. Beautiful trading sessions over this last week. No complaints whatsoever. CGC found some support here at the 200-day moving average, at its 200-day moving average, rather. If you bring your charts up, you'll see it found it there. Bounced right back up. Beautiful week. A little profit taking going on here today. Don?
On Canopy Growth, this is one of the leaders in the business, and like you say, it's trading in here at around 44.17. I don't remember exactly where we introduced this, but this one is up substantially since we first talked about it.
Yeah.
But, pot stocks are a little soft today.
Yeah.
This stock, not putting in a bad day. But, by the way, getting back to MJ for just a second,
sure, let's
Kurt,
do it.
if I may.
Yeah.
That is where there is a basket. So for those viewers out there that are unfamiliar with a lot of these pot stocks, MJ is an ETF that trades a basket of these stocks. And, of course, none of these ETFs trade, I'll call them garbage stocks.
Yeah.
They try to stay with quality. So
sure.
Even though MJ is being trimmed back a little bit today, that's the basket for those that are just interested in
sure.
grabbing a basket of stocks in the sector. And, of course, as we talked about, Canopy Growth putting in a decent day.
Yeah, and here's the other thing, too, and I would imagine, I'm not part of the management team of MJ, and I would imagine as this industry emerges and grows more, I imagine they're going to fine-tune what they carry in that basket, right, Don?
Absolutely.
They'll make adjustments within their basket as this industry grows, as it emerges more. And so keep an eye on MJ. Certainly could be the bellwether here, right? The benchmark.
They'll be rebalancing it as we go along here.
Absolutely, they will. So really, one, if there is any, that should be really on your list if you're interested in the cannabis space. Okay. Hey, Don, let's move on to Cron. CRON. Charlie, Robert, Oscar, Nancy. This is the Cronus Group. Okay, Don, we talked about them a lot. Currently trading at $9.39 here today. 4.5 million shares exchanging hands. Once again, bring your charts up on this. Just like the previous two stocks that we talked about, it dropped below its 200-day moving average, now trading above it and trading above its 21-day moving average at this point, hovering right at its 200-day moving average. Don, some profit taking going on here on Cronus.
And Cronus is one of those companies that is in the basket. So trading at 9.25 here, and it's in the basket. And this is one of the leaders in the business. This is more of an investment company that invests in various pot stocks, companies.
Sure. Okay. ACB. Okay, Don.
ACB.
Graduated. How nice is that?
Yes.
All right. Aurora Cannabis graduated onto the larger exchange from the OTCBB. Don currently trading at $7.77 here today. Lucky 777, Don. 9 million shares exchanging hands here today. Average 6.7 million shares. Hovering right above its 200-day moving average. This is what I'm liking about some of these cannabis stocks. A couple of them dropped below that 200-day moving average, which is kind of bearish, but recovered nicely, trading above them now, which is the same thing here with ACB. Again, same thing, taking some profits. Folks are, if you look at the charts, Don, you could, if you had a clear acetate, a clear sheet, you can almost, these charts almost look identical on each and every one of these stocks here today on the cannabis side, Don.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to sort it out, and Aurora Cannabis is one of the stocks. They're one of the leaders in the business. And like you mentioned, as we introduced these stocks, this one is a Canadian company. It was trading over the counter and now trading on New York. And just because it trades on New York doesn't mean it's going to go to the moon.
Right.
But it does give a company much more credibility because the listing standards are more severe on New York than over the counter. Yeah,
they totally are. And credibility is a big issue in a space that's emerging, that's coming out as brand new. And if anything, if you got credibility in the market, that's huge for your stock. You're going to start getting some attention from a lot of different folks, not only the guy in the street, but institutional investors, et cetera, Don. Okay?
That is correct.
Yeah, ACB, Apple Charlie Bravo is the phonics for that one, and certainly it should be on your watch list also. All right, so that's our cannabis list here today. Hey, Don, let's move on to gaming, okay? I know. What are we to do here? We got to follow up with gaming, certainly. Wynn Resorts is on the top of our gaming list here today, currently trading at $100, Don. Okay.
Yes. Look, this stock is getting just the cream.
Yeah.
And fundamentally, look, Wynn is one of the leaders in the business. So here we have a stock that's down from $200.
Yeah.
It's down almost $14 today to $100.
Yeah.
It could actually go lower. And I sat and listened on the conference call. This all started, by the way, back in early October, not only with Wynn, but a bunch of the gambling stocks.
Sure.
So Wynn comes along, and they make a number, but it's not good enough. They also throw into the fracas that interest rates are going up, and Wynn borrows a lot of money.
Oh.
And they've got a new chairman has been announced yesterday.
Yeah.
They've got a problem up in Massachusetts with a regulator. So the list goes on.
Yeah.
But fundamentally, in my opinion, it's still a great company.
Right. Okay. So they just at this point in time, okay, Don, they can't get a break, can they?
That's correct.
Yeah, they just can't get a break. I mean, it'll all come out in the wash, certainly, but it's going to take time. They're going to have to get past all this, that's for sure. Wynn, W-Y-N-N, Wynn Resorts, currently trading at $100 here again. Gap down today, actually, too.
You know, and what I wanted to say about Wynn, too, is, you know, we said that, well, you know, Steve Wynn is gone and it really doesn't matter. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
We have to revisit that.
Sure.
And it actually may matter because if Steve Wynn was on the conference call, might have a different outcome here.
That's right. That's right. That's right. All right. On the other side, we'll finish up. We'll shotgun some of these other gambling stocks on our list. Coming up next, we've got Anthony Sakaro. He's back with us here today. All right. We're going to be talking about Social Security. Has it come? They got to dip into the trust fund. What does that mean for you, me, and everybody else? Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Traders Nation salutes America. Stay strong, stay proud, and stay in the green with us. Traders Nation live, bold, and packed for profit every weekday morning.
Traders Nation, live, bold, and packed for profit. Sign up today for our weekly HTML newsletter and check out the Traders Nation store for products to enhance your stock trading day. Traders Nation, what you want, when you want it. Traders Nation.
Hey, Jeff Carlisi here from 38 Special.
Then if we have time, we can talk about
yeah, we got time.
Centers.
Here we go. All right.
Okay.
Say, Don, so listen, Anthony Sakaro is on another interview right now, so we're not able to get him in. We'll catch him on the next one, right, Don? Certainly we can come back with our, we got a boatload of stocks still on our list here today, and certainly gaming, a great opportunity to finish up with gaming here today. Hey, Don, so we were with Wynn. Is there anything that you wanted to add about Wynn?
Well, the only thing I can say with Wynn is you got to be cautious. Now, this stock could conceivably, if you look at this chart, go lower.
Yeah.
And interest rates have increased, and there's some notes out today on the company that they're very highly leveraged. I mean, geez, what a surprise. They're in the gaming business, and they build these multi-billion-dollar facilities. They have one going on in Japan right now.
Yeah.
So interest rates, they're sensitive to that, as are all these gaming companies that are building these used facilities.
Sure.
So getting to the other stocks, Las Vegas Sands, in sympathy with Wynn, is down almost $2 today. This is another one of the leaders in the business, but fundamentally nothing has changed with these companies. The Macau markets are strong. It's the wave of the future, although Macau was a little bit soft this quarter, and some of the results coming out of both Wynn and LVS are kind of patchy.
Yeah.
The middle of the week slows down. Sure. Some weekends are hot, other weekends aren't.
Right.
Sometimes they have rooms available. You and I both know that the rooms generate tremendous profits for these companies.
Yeah, it absolutely does. So let's talk about that real quickly. So, Don, you know, there's good money on the floor where the gambling is done at, but I'm telling you, they're raking it in like crazy up in those rooms, Don. You and I both, we sat in on that Wynn conference call probably about a year ago, less than a year ago, and listen, they get a 50% margin on those rooms, and when they're booked up, do the math, man. That's a lot of dough for these guys, and they're bringing in a lot of money into these rooms. And certainly, you know, the cost of the rooms, by the way, are going up too.
And converse to the international market, if you take a look at PENN, P-E-N-N, which is on our list and we've been following, Now, this stock has been as high as, I think, $32, down here at $22 a share. And this is another company where fundamentally nothing's changed. Profitable company, expanding here in the U.S. This company, a lot of people have never heard of them, but PE and lower price stock in here at around $22. One we want to take a look at, but as you pointed out before we got started today, the stock has been performing poorly, no doubt.
Yeah. Let's talk about Penn. Penn National Gaming is on our list, certainly. $22.10 where it's currently trading at right now. 2.2 million shares exchanging hands on Penn. Continues to perform poorly in the market. It really has. Volume very light here today. Average volume on Penn, 510,000 shares exchanging hands. So, Don, I think it's just going to be a matter of consolidation in this particular sector. And here's the other thing, too. Certainly as we come into the Christmas season, focus is not going to be on gaming necessarily, Don, okay, unless something really, there's some kind of callous in that sector. But where the focus is going to be on, Don, and you and I both know this, is going to be in the retail space.
Yes.
Numbers in retail space are going to be coming out. Sears Holding, Kohl's, Target, Amazon. We're going to be talking about those Amazon online retailers.
That's correct.
And then tied with that, Don, we're going to be talking about payment processors, which are always on our list. But payment processors are going to be raking in the cash, processing all those payments. Somebody has to, and the payment processors are going to be the ones going to be doing that. So I don't know. I mean, who's going to be talking about gaming here? So gaming's going to, maybe it's a good thing, Don, maybe it's a good thing that this fourth quarter retail and payment processors are going to be in focus. It'll give gaming a little bit of time to regain itself in the market, okay? So,
and by the way, jumping over to financial payers, if you will.
Okay.
I saw an interesting note this morning on Square. Now, Square is getting clobbered today. It's down around $7. It's trading at around $75 in here.
All right.
Get your charts up on SQ is the symbol on that.
Yep.
This company, Square, if you put it side by side with some of the retailers, the amount of money they're taking on or passing through equates to them being about the 13th largest retailer in the United States.
It's huge.
And a lot of people don't take a look at it this way, but that's how much dollar volume Square is processing, along with MA and Visa's. MA and Visa, of course, being the leaders in the trade.
Yeah.
But the Square, they just did not like the number for the quarter.
Yeah.
Company began to sell off after the market closed last night. Yeah. I took a look at it early this morning at around 6 a.m. Eastern Time, getting clobbered in the pre-market.
Yeah.
And here you have it. It's actually kind of leveling off here, down around $8 right now on the day.
Okay.
So Square, SQ, the symbol on that.
Folks, you've got to remember, every time, we're getting we're becoming a cashless society. It's not going to go to zero, but certainly a lot of folks are using a lot of different electronic means and methods of making payment on their goods and services. Cash has fallen by the wayside. It really is. And these payment processors like Square, because they can garner these. They're garnering these huge numbers that Don's talking about here today, because that's how the payment and that's how the processes are happening. And here's the thing, Don, is every time one of those cards gets swiped through that little Square machine that they got going, they get a cut of that, man. That's good dough.
That's correct.
That's good dough. All right, Don.
And what's also coming on, we also, you and I have talked about this, and we've actually introduced these stocks. The international business is growing substantially as well in this payer business. Yeah. And we've had two new companies we've introduced to our viewers out there. That is this Stone, STNE is the symbol on that.
Brazilian.
That's a Brazilian company, just came public. And then PAGS, $26, PAGS. These are both lower price stocks.
Sure.
And these are international stocks. So you want to keep an eye on some of those international players, because it's a worldwide business and it's growing exponentially.
Yeah, it certainly is. So we got Square, we got Visa, we got MasterCard, Stone, STNE, Brazilian, and PAGS, PAGS, Papa Alpha Golf Sam is the ticker symbol for PAGS. Now, hey, Don, I want to focus real quickly before we run out of time here. The Stone, STNE. We just introduced that to our viewers and listeners, like a week or two ago?
Yes.
What is this company, and what exactly do they do out of Brazil?
Okay. Stone's a Brazilian company. They're very similar to Square, very similar to MasterChoice. They process payments.
Okay.
This is a company, obviously very well financed, and now they got it public trading here at around $27. It's down today, $2, but I think it's down in sympathy with the rest of the payers. They're all down today.
Sure.
If you take a look, MasterCard's down 3 cents.
Okay.
Visa's up a dime, but Stone, STNE.
Yeah.
I want our listeners, our viewers, to keep an eye on that. And then we have the other Brazilian company, PAGS, P-A-G-S.
Gotcha.
And that's down $2 today. And take a look at the charts. Get the charts out. Take a look at that.
Yeah.
These are lower priced paying companies, but
sure.
They're in a growing sector. Make no doubt about that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then lastly, we got probably about 20 seconds. Don't forget, it's not only do they process payment credit card transactions or electronic transactions, but they're in the small business lending business too. Some of these have divisions of divisions of divisions, Don, to whereas, they're lending money to small businesses, whether you got accounts receivable, receivables, things of that nature. So, I mean, they got their tentacles out there, their revenue tentacles, Don.
They are in the lending business, make no doubt.
In every possible way. In every possible way. All right, so coming up on the other side, Don, we're going to shotgun something out. I know we are.
All right.
All right, we're going to shotgun something out. And we'll finish up with our commentary on our stocks here today. All right? You're not going to want to miss that. Stay tuned to Traders Nation. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You are tuned in to Traders Nation. Quick 2 mentions. One, I want to thank Josh Schemers for helping produce Traders Nation here today in the studios. Appreciate his time. Certainly a big help. And then also, too, Pro Online Trader DVD. Get a copy today, man. If we're bringing up all these charts, and you don't know what we're talking about, get a copy of Pro Online Trader DVD. You can learn about shortened stocks, candlesticks, support, resistance, moving averages, all that great stuff at tradersnation.com today. Click on that More button. We will get a copy of this sent out to you. Priority, Don. 3 days. Hey, and don't forget, man, great stocking stuffer, right, Don? All right?
That's correct.
Yeah, great stocking stuffer. All right, so, Don, let's towers real quickly. Let's shotgun something out there.
Well, AMT is up a buck today. AMT, leader in the business, along with Crown Castle International. AMT, international company.
Yeah.
Crown Castle, domestic only. Keep your eye on Crown Castle. CCI is the symbol on that.
Nice. CCI. Hey, Don, did I tell you I was on the freeway probably about 3 weeks ago, drove right past the Crown Castle truck.
There you go.
Yeah, I said, hey, there's a Crown Castle truck. Don, where can we find you at? Social media.
Don McKelvey at Twitter, Don McKelvey at LinkedIn, Don McKelvey at Facebook.
All right, so folks, follow Don, support Don, get on over there, get engaged, all right? Like, support, share, all that good stuff. You can find me on all those fantastic places. Don, do you own anything we talked about here today?
No.
Yeah, I don't either. These aren't buy or sell recommendations. Hey, we appreciate you tuning in to Traders Nation today, making us a part of your day. We'll see you on the next edition. Have a great day.